Hi everybody. You see my boo-boo. How are y'all doing? I gotta clean off my mirror. I'm gonna wait for a couple of people to get on, and then I will show you how to cover up your boo-boos. I put some Hottie on my lips. Kind of plump them a little bit, and I'm just kind of dabbing it off. Hey guys. I don't know who's on here. Give me a like. I can't see anybody. I'm just going to kind of wipe my brushes off really quick. So what are y'all doing? Hi. You see my little boo-boo? It's like a little knot. Hey Amber. How are you? I hit myself in the head with the air conditioner. We had to unload it from the back of my husband's truck, and it was kind of awkward. It wasn't like real heavy, but it was awkward. So when we went to put it down on the ground, I guess I was too close to it, and I squatted down and I just kind of hit my head, and it went down. It went down and caused like a raspberry on my head, and it's sore, so we're gonna cover it up. I gotta go to the post office. You know, Mondays are definitely post office days because, you know, during the weekend and everything, we don't go to the post office. So I'm just going to put some toner on, the rose water. If I can get it to spritz the right way. And just kind of dab that on. It's gonna help that heal right there, and it's also a really good toner for your skin. Okay, and then I'm gonna do some moisturizer. I've got the Divine moisturizer. It's a daily moisturizer, does not have any SPF. We do have two others that have SPF, and they're really good too, but I prefer the Divine moisturizer. It's been my favorite ever since I started. Hey Becky. How are you doing? Just put some moisturizer on first. And then I'll do some Instant Lift, which my eyes definitely need it. I haven't had any makeup on all weekend. Hey Jacqueline. How are you doing? So I'm going to put some Instant Lift under my eyes here. On my eyelids and right here around my lips. Hey DeFlora. How are you doing? Thanks for jumping on. I'm going to put some primer on, and then we will get to town on the foundation. How are y'all doing? Thanks for jumping on. Glorious primer. It takes a pea-size amount for your whole face. And I had to be really gentle up here on my little boo-boo that I got. I'm so graceful. Hey Cindy. So it is much cooler in the house. The air conditioner is in the living room, and I have a fan in my back bedroom pointed outside, so it draws that air through the house, so it's cooling pretty well. How are you? How's your summer going? I know I just talked to you, but it doesn't feel like I just talked to you. I'm going to put my fan down so it dries my face a little bit. Hey Lisa, you see my boo-boo? I was helping my husband with install the air conditioner yesterday. And when I went to squat down to put it on the hand cart, I kind of lost my balance and kind of fell forward and it went down my face. It's got a little knot. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not bad. It's just tender, and it kind of scraped my skin. So we're gonna put some Liquid Touch foundation. This stuff is amazing. And right now I'm blending organza and chiffon. You want to make sure you shake them up really well before you use them. They do tend to separate, especially if you live in where it's kind of warm. You know, they'll separate apart. So shake them up good. Alright, and then I like to get them both open, and I put it on the back of my hand. So I'm going to put 4 drops of the organza, and then 3 or 4 drops of the chiffon. And I like to make sure I close them up again, because I'll end up spilling it everywhere. Alright, and then I just mix it together with my finger. And I put it directly onto my face. Because as you can see, I got a little zit right there too. So that's it. I just put this all over. And then I take my little brush and I buff it in. Just lightly, touching your skin and moving your brush in a circular motion. And just go really light over the places where you have spots, like my little sore. I just went really light over it. And right under my eyes. And then I'll do the other side, and I do the forehead last. And this foundation is buildable, so if you don't get the coverage you want the first little go round, you can add a little more until it's the way you want it. But it works best if you're using a primer. And our primer is amazing. It feels really silky. It's my favorite. So this is like my favorite foundation. I really like the loose powder and everything, but this one is my favorite. I'm just going really light over my forehead because I have a few freckles and stuff up there. And I'm going to go real light over this little boo-boo here. I know it's hard for y'all to see. Okay? And then just right under my eyes. And right down my neck. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe my hand off. Then I'm going to use a little bit of my concealer in the chiffon. And these tubes last for a really long time. I've had this one over a year. Because it just takes a very little bit. Let me show you. So this little bitty amount right here, I'm going to touch my fingers together, kind of thin it out a little bit, and I'm going to put some just on top of that little sore there. And I've got some little bitty sores here still. And do that one. Put a little bit on my chin. And then I'm going to put the rest under my eyes. I try to use as little as possible. And you can add more if you need more. So I just take a flat brush. You can use your concealer brush. You can use any flat brush you have. And just kind of pat around and on top of what you're trying to conceal. If you rub it, then it's not going to have any foundation left on it. So you want to pat, okay? And then I'll pat underneath my eyes, which I'll probably need to add a little more under my eyes there. That's okay. I like to start off as little as possible, and then I can add a little more. So let me get just a little more. And I'm gonna put it between my two fingers and kind of move it around. All right, under my eyes, I'm gonna do my eyelids because they're kind of purpley dark looking. Not very attractive at all. And then under my eyes, and I'll put the lid back on this, and then I'll pat it out with my little flat brush. And that is it. My boo-boo's covered. All my other stuff is covered. I have one little spot down here. That's it. It's all covered. And for like the rest of this week till the end of the month, if you order the Liquid Touch Foundation, it's $39. You get free shipping. So if you need to be color matched, just let me know or drop a picture in the comments and I will color match you, give you a free color consult, and we will get you some awesome foundation. I also recommend that you get the primer. Primer's amazing. And that one bottle will last you anywhere from 6 to 7 months, depending on how often you use it. So yeah, it's amazing, amazing coverage. My little boo-boo you can't hardly see, which makes me really happy. So, mwah, I love you guys. I'm gonna finish out and I'm gonna go to the post office. Y'all be blessed. Bye-bye.